Good morning from Weymouth, Dorset in the UK. It's a Monday morning and this is episode 3 of my Photowalk series. This morning I'm going to take you out into the country to show that Weymouth isn't just a town, a seaside town. People who saw my video, anybody want to buy a pineapple, will see where I start. So just go back in the feed, back in the channel and have a look at the video. Anybody want to buy a pineapple? Okay, let's go. So if anybody saw my video, anyone want to go buy a pineapple, you've seen this area here. This is the Lorton Valley Nature Park. You go through those gates, there's a little walk into the woods, but we're not taking that way. We are taking the footpath down there. It takes us right out into the country. Okay, let's go. Right, notice to all dog owners, please clear up after your dog. Your name is a matter of responsibility. Good idea. So, I believe a lot of people bring their dogs down here for walks through this wooded area. It's a bit of a greyish morning here in Weymouth, but I think it's still very beautiful. So we walk along this path here to the very end. As I say, lots of people walk the dogs along this path, so it's well worn and easy to walk. Not like the path that I did in the last episode along to Sandersfoot Castle. We just passed somebody walking the dogs now. Sometimes in the rainy, wet weather this path gets very messed up. Morning. But it's always nice to say good morning to people you pass when you're walking. It does get a bit messed up with people walking the dogs and horses and things along it, but today it's very easy to walk. You can hear behind me all the birds in the trees, I hope. Can anybody tell me what these markings are on the trees here? The blue markings. That one is a swastika. How the hell did that get here? Dear oh dear. So we come up. As I say, these footpaths out this way are easier to walk. This is off the Dorchester Road. For people who didn't see the does anybody want to buy a pineapple video, you can go and watch that, and that will show you where I walked to get to the entrance. Also it will give you some kind of bearing of where Zip Media Studios is, where all this stuff comes from. I'm going to try to do a video every Monday, upload it to YouTube, edit it at home, upload it to YouTube and schedule it to release on Tuesday morning at around 8 AM. I will share on all my social networks, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, all those places. soon after. So if you are subscribed to any of those, go over and have a look at my other videos that you'll see there. My YouTube channel is free to subscribe to. All you do is just go to YouTube channel, find www.youtube.com/Zipster, that's spelled ZZIPPSTER, and hit the subscribe button. Once you do that, every video that I make, you'll be sent a email link. You'll be told that one is just released, so you can go and have a watch. It's all free, there's no charge. Everything I do at Zip Media is free, interviews, videos, everything like that. If you want to support what I do, I have a Patreon page. That's www.patreon.com/zipmedia, ZZIPP media. I take one-off donations via PayPal. Just go to my website and click on the PayPal link there. It all helps to keep what I do going. I'm hoping to create a little studio in the garden so I can move all my stuff out there and won't bother the wife. Okay, so we're coming up to a field gate now, as you can see in the near distance. Let's have a look on this area here. Now this is the Lorton Valley Nature Park, another area. We have all kinds of animals here, foxes, cows, all kinds of things in there. White Ruffet, I guess is the name of the gate. And there's the Welcome to Lorton Valley Nature Park, enjoy your visit. Partner organisations: Dorset Wildlife Trust, RSPB, Woodland Trust, Dorset Countryside, Weymouth and Portland Borough Council, and Dorset Natural Beauty. Okay, let's continue the walk. So we come around this corner here and head to the big gate. I've done this walk a number of times before with my wife and a friend, and we are heading right to the top of that hill there. So we are now going into the Dorset Wildlife Trust Nature Reserve. And when you go on these nature reserves, always remember to close the gates and make sure they're closed. Okay, so let's walk up this hill now, and then when we get to the top, you sit down, have something to eat. We'll have a look. This is another entrance to the Lorton Nature Reserve, right here. Very quiet, very peaceful. I've often wondered what that house was over in the far distance there. It's a pretty house. But as you can see, it's very peaceful, very quiet. There are footpaths going off into the distance there that maybe we'll do one day. If you know of any footpaths locally that either you've walked or your friends have walked, or you think need walking because they are getting overgrown or closed down, let me know and I'll do it, and I'll bring the walks to you via video. So we go to the top of the hill there. I think I'll walk over to the forest. When we get to the top, I'll walk across to the forest and then walk back down again. As you can see, Weymouth isn't just seaside town. There are lots of country walks actually outside. I believe the Weymouth Library has pamphlets, free pamphlets that you can get that guide you through a lot of these walks. I picked up some recently from the library. They're very helpful there. And also we're hopefully getting a new tourist information office, so they should hold some too. Or you can go online, of course, and look for maps and guides there. I'll include a link, see if I can find a link to the Lorton Nature Reserve. I'll include that on the details section below this video, so you can go and have a look what they do. Alright, now I'll give you a quick shot here, a quick scan. We are heading, I think, to that wood over there on the horizon, and then I'll give you a quick look when we get to the top. You can see much more when we get to the top. There's a much better view of Weymouth and Portland even, I think, on a nice day. So we'll have a look when we get to the top. Now we're coming to these gates again here at the top. The sky is getting a little grey now, but the birds are still singing. It's still fairly nice. So we'll, as my secondary school motto used to be, fare forward, onward, onward dear porcupine, onward. I have no idea where that comes from, but I just made it up, which is fair enough. So we come to another gate. I think we have another view of Lorton. There we are, 5-barred gate. We have some really pretty countryside around Weymouth. It's always very green. We don't get an awful lot of snow because of the sea air, but what snow we do get looks pretty. We get a lot of film companies come down here to make movies. I've been a film extra in 1 or 2 of them. I was in the TV version of Tess of the D'Urbervilles, where I played a policeman at Stonehenge. I also played a stable boy in a German production of a book. I'm trying to remember the name of it now. Anyway, I played a stable boy at just outside Dorchester. So we come to this next gate. This is a great gate. There we are. So now we go up here, and it's a bit of a long walk up here. As I say, these paths over this way are much easier to walk than the one to Sandsfoot Castle. I guess because there's no subsidence, and there is no wooden bridges or anything that had to be built, so it doesn't cost that much money to upkeep. But I still say that the footpath from the North Fort to Sandsfoot Castle, why do I always get that wrong? Sandsfoot Castle should be kept up properly. You can see all the heathers around there around me and beautiful colours. As I say, when I get to the top here I'll have something to eat and then we'll think of where to go next. On the other side of this hill is a place called Littlemore, which we'll look down on when we get to the top. And I try and do a 360 panorama and include that into the video. Here we go, still walking. If you'd like to join me on a walk, let me know via leaving a comment under this or any of my walk videos, or contact me on my website or through any of my social media pages. That's what I was trying to remember, pages. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all those places. If you like the videos, give it a thumbs up. If you do dislike them, give them a thumbs down. It's only fair, I understand. I'm getting old. I get out of breath faster than I used to. I was born in the north, in Derbyshire, and in a town on the foothills of the Pennines called Glossop. So I walked in the hills many times and loved it. I walked the Pennines, I've abseiled, I've done all kinds of things up there in the outdoor centres there with the school and on my own on holidays. So we're coming up to a bit of a tough walk now, so forgive me if I'm a little silent. Listen to the birds singing in the background, it's wonderful. Now I'll give you a scan of where I am and how far up again I am. There we are, Weymouth Bay just coming into view now, and the whole town of Weymouth stretches beneath us. There we are, you'll see Portland in the far distance there. The white buildings in the foreground are Morrison's, Sainsbury's, the Premier Hotel. All seem so far away. Okay, we continue up this walking path now. As I said in the last video, I enjoy walking. The joy of walking is that it keeps you fit. I should do more. In my job I do a lot, but it's not really physically healthy work. But anyway, that's why I get out and do these walks. Plus to take pictures if I find any interesting images. Okay, we're almost at the top now, I think. More people should come along these tracks because they are free and open to the public, and they should be available to everyone. Okay, we are at the area I was aiming for now. As you can see, the white build on your right hand side. I shall go up to it now. This has been repaired since I was up here last. Let me pull out and you can see what it is. We're on the Legacy Trail. Follow the trail from Chalk Ridgeway through the farmlands of Lorton Valley and urban wetlands of Lodmore and Ruddypole. And a little map. Follow the Legacy Trail from Littlemore to Portland Bill and travel through 20 million years of Jurassic time in a spectacular landscape shaped by the layers of rock underneath. Explore flowery meadows, reed bed mazes, fabulous fossil-filled quarries and a wild coastline with an array of wildlife on land and at sea. To find out more about wildlife activities and circular walks at waypoints and centres along the Legacy Trail on the southwest coast, scan here. There we are. I'll zoom in to that so you can see. Write it down if you have a pen and paper handy. If you are able, these are the prints that the animals make. Fox, badger and roe deer, which I think you get up here. From the top here, this gate, you can look down onto Littlemore community there. I had to stop the walk for a little time because it began to rain and I sheltered under a tree. But now, as you can hear, it's not raining so much and the birds are singing again, so let's continue. Okay, let's continue the walk after the rain. So we're walking along the crest of the hill now, away from the entrance of Littlemore. As I say, people walk their dogs up here. A lot is in front of us. You can see the sea. A couple of big tankers out there. Must be rough at sea. There's a helicopter been hanging around here for a little while. Looks like an SC rescue, red and white. So I don't know what that's doing around here, but anyway, we'll keep on walking. I think we'll walk to the forest that you can see just over there, and then come back and maybe have something to eat in the forest. Weymouth is full of green. You don't normally see that. It's not advertised or publicised anywhere in Weymouth, just the town centre and what you can do there is. But in fact there's a lot of stuff you can do outside. Come on these beautiful walks, because if we don't use them, we're going to lose them, and that would be a terrible shame. I believe that people have a right to walk in the country. I guess it's because I come from the north, and if you look at the history of the north, there was a mass trespass in a place very close to where I used to live called Hayfield, and that completely altered the law about public rights of way. So I guess I'm fascinated, and I want to know more about public rights of way because they are free and they are available to the public, which they always should be. I guess these rights of way were there from medieval times. If anybody knows any history of public rights of way, and any rights of way that have been closed down because landowners say they own them or they're just too overgrown to use, let me know in the comments section below this video, or any of my videos, any of my Photowalk videos, because I'd be really interested to know what the law is about public rights of way and any medieval rights of way that are available in this area that are maybe overgrown and should be walked. As I said earlier on in the video, if you know of any that need to be walked or need to be more publicised, let me know and I will walk them. I'll get my trusty camera, my trusty video, sandwiches and a drink, and I shall walk them. Okay, we're coming up to the wood here. A few years ago, there was a group of people here who lived in the trees, and I think there was a bypass going to be built through this wood, and they complained and built houses in the trees. And also just below it, I think, there was going to be a field of GM crops. But I think the GM crops were grown in one of those fields down there, and then they were taken up again and no more was said. Well, we are almost at this wood now. When we get to the wood, we'll have another sandwich, something to eat, and we'll have a look in the wood and some interesting views in the wood. See if we can find any evidence of those people who were protesters in the trees. I don't know if there's anything left. We'll have a look. And see in front of us the wood there. The sky is cleared up now. It's not as grey as it was. The rain clouds have parted a bit, and it's blue skies and the birds are singing, which is wonderful. Now, we've come to a fork in the path. Which shall we take? The one most worn or the one least worn? I think we'll take the one least worn, shall we? I've no idea where this one is going to lead, but that's the whole joy of what I do. The ground is still very damp after the rains, but that's okay. entrance down there. Shall we go into the wood? Yes, I think so. I guess I am a country boy at heart, as I told you earlier on in the video. I was brought up in Glossop, which is it was an industrial town, and I moved many times, and I lived in Chapel-en-le-Frith in Derbyshire, and Buxton, which is a beautiful spa town, but they were all very close to the country. So I was always walking on the hills or in the woods, so I guess you could say I'm a country boy at heart. I've lived on a couple of farms. I've seen calves being born. I've done harvesting with tractors and pitchforks and all that kind of stuff. So I guess you could say I am a country boy. I love the country. Towns and cities, not too sharp by. London, it's a beautiful city, but it makes me edgy. I don't know why, but London always makes me edgy. But the country I love. The country is fine. It's easy. It's a beautiful place. I love it. I love Weymouth, as I say in the last video that I did. I've been down here 30 odd years, and I love it because it's got so many angles. It's got the seaside town, it's got the fishing town, it's got the countryside. It's so wonderful. So we're in the wood here, which is deep in the wood. I expect Ewoks or something to pop out any minute and swing from trees and clubbing me with tree trunks. Anyway, this is the wood where the protesters were all that long time ago. I think you'll probably be able to find something about it on the internets if you have a look. There's no evidence of anything still here that I can see. No ropes or anything like that. But it would be a time ago. But still a beautiful place to walk. Now we are truly in the wood here. We'll just walk through here and then have something to eat again, and then make our way back to the main road. So I put the clip on the beginning there of the main road so you could see that things can go from very busy to very quiet. All in a matter of about half an hour. The sun is out, the birds are singing, and all is peace with the world. Well, at least here in Weymouth. I wish that people would just stop fighting That's my political comment for today. Just be peaceful, just for a little while. Stop messing about. Anyway, in another walk shortly, I should have a guest. She asked whether she could join me on a walk. So you'll have to watch out, subscribe to my channel to see who that guest is. As I said, if you subscribe, it's totally free, there's no charge. Just click on the subscribe button and you'll be told of any new content that comes out, any of these walks that I do, anything else that I do too, any artist interviews or author interviews, any of those things. They will be sent to your inbox, your email inbox, so you can have a look. So I'm really walking through the wood here. It's quite a big wood, isn't it? There are places in Weymouth that are totally surprising. You can see the view that I'm seeing there now. That's the back of Morrison's and Sainsbury's over there, and the little business park over there, the glittering cars. Back to the walk. Yes, you'll have to subscribe to my YouTube channel just to see who that guest is. I have a number of people who'd like to join me, so we'll see who is next. If you would like to join me physically here on a walk, get in touch. That's okay. And if you are in any other part of the world, I have friends all over the place. America, Asia, Philippines, all over the world. You can comment, leave a comment below the video, and I'll answer you best I can. So I think we're coming to the end of the forest walk here. Going down. Yep, I'm coming to the end here. Going down a little careful here because it could be slippery. People have asked me who my favourite vloggers are, and I can tell you I have a couple. If you go to the Adam the Woo channel, he does amazing vlogs from America. He has a RV that he calls Large Marge, and he drives around just doing vlogs from all over the place in America. And also a guy called Justin Scard. I'll put links to all these in my video down in the remarks section, so you can have a look at those. I also enjoy Justine. She's an amazing vlogger that I wish that I could get her numbers. So we go out onto here now. I don't know where this takes us, but as I always say, we'll go there and find out. Are there any other vloggers out there in Weymouth who do this kind of thing? Let me know. So this takes us, looks like a plantation there of some kind. We'll go round the corner here. Was that a pheasant? Did you hear pheasant then? I'll come down here and walk through, I think, this. Beautiful views around Weymouth, I always say, if you hit the right spots. I feel that all the publicity is aimed at the town centre, things to do in the town. I guess that's because of the businesses in the town who want to raise more attention for themselves. But there's always stuff to go on outside. As you can see, it's a fabulous view and a beautiful warm day, like today. Today has warmed up very well. There's a slight breeze I can feel on my face. The sun is warm after the rain, and it's been a beautiful walk. As I say, if you want to see any more walks that I do, or anything else that I do, you can subscribe on YouTube for free. Just go to my channel and click on the subscribe button. There we are, coming to the end now, I think. Back into civilization. I shall get back to Zip Media Studio, edit this video together. What I normally do is I do a rough edit on the iPhone 7 of the stock that I've got, and see what I've got, and then when I get home I do a proper edit and upload it from there. I am a YouTube associate, so I have longer than 15 minutes for my vlogs. So we come to another gate here. These beautiful gates are kept really well. Oops, slippery sliding mud there. Please close the gate. So we are back on the public footpath. Now, which way? Well, that way goes to Preston, just along the coast, and I presume this way goes back to the Dorchester Road area, so let's have a walk down this way. I think this video will be probably longer than 30 minutes, so I'll edit it down as best I can. How long do you like videos? Do you like them 20 to 25 minutes, or the slightly longer ones at 30 minutes? Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Very peaceful. Hello, ducks. Lovely. Can't spend all day swimming. Oh, and there's a goose. Hello, goose. Forward we go. As I was saying, what kind of length do you want these videos? 20 to 25 minutes? Or longer ones at 30 minutes? Also, if you have any ideas for any walks I could do, as I mentioned earlier on in the video, let me know. Because Zip Media is yours. You tell me what you want and I will do it. If I can, within reason. I haven't got any motor conveyance, so if you can keep the walks around Weymouth or Dorchester or Portland, even somewhere I can get to fairly easily and fairly close, that would be great. I did have a think of doing the Rodwell Trail. What do you think? You think that's a good walk to video? So, we're walking through the country here. It's beautiful, beautiful day. The time is approximately, what time is it? When I last looked, it was about 11:30 a.m. So, all this filming is done on my iPhone 7 Plus, and edited, the rough edit is done on the iPhone 7 Plus in iMovie. The music is developed by me, myself and I, all three people together. All the podcasts you see on the zipmedia.com website are created by me. The website was created by Sarah at beluga.com. She did a really good job. I need to get that updated sometime, but that's a future project. If you want to help update the website, you can donate, as I say, via Patreon, via PayPal. For the moment, I'm thinking about getting a PO box, but that's another future project. Okay, I think we're coming to the end of the walk now. So, this will take us. Where will this take us? I don't know, I'm totally lost. No, if we go back that way, we should come back to where we started from. All right, so I'll see you on the next photo walk, and if I don't get lost here, I'll see you next Monday. I'm going to create the videos on a Monday and upload on a Tuesday, as I said earlier on in the video. So bye for now and take care. I hope you enjoy the walks. Let me know if you do. Give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. That's okay. Bye for now. If you want to see more of what I do, go to www.zipmedia.com and click on all the links you'll find there. Watch out for the next video on my photo walk series. Just to let you know, I took that right turn, and this is where it brought me out, just by Weymouth Rugby ground. It's still very beautiful.